Huzzah, everyone! Merry met and blessed be 'tis yon knave, WillBits, and the time has come yet again for a large grand event, a grand quest. Cornwood Ascending has begun. This one mixes a few things up a little bit. Let's take a look at this. Oh wait, Cornwood Ascending's about to ascend. Please wait while the game loads. This may take a minute. If your game seems to freeze, this is a thing that's happened before. Just be patient and wait. Sometimes it looks like it's frozen. Like right now, my game seems to be stuck. But if you wait, you're rewarded with new and exciting adventures. This is going at the beginning of the video, but I've actually recorded everything else and forgot to talk about it because it's very easy to miss. Before we get too far into everything else, which I've already done, time traveling video, there's a whole new section of land right over here, just sitting here, ready to go, that I didn't even notice at first. We've been given a whole new plot of land, so anybody who was stuck with a bunch of land, get your Robot 1X's busy and let this start running while you do everything else. All right, so we're actually gonna immediately go over to our central park to look at Wipe Castle over here and all the new and exciting, like this horrific mom head. We've got our own little Middle Earth in the middle of our Earth. Talk to us about the event, Professor.
At last I've done it. Behold, a die with 21 sides. I'm a genius, a bigger genius than I was yesterday.
I don't know much about multidimensional geometry, but I play Dungeons & Dragons a lot, and I'm pretty sure 21-sided dice are impossible.
Impossible? Now I admit that actually rolling a 21 with one of these dice is very unlikely. It comes up less than 5% of the time. But when it does, it initiates a chain of extremely improbable, mostly bad events.
Well, as long as the bad events are extremely improbable, I don't see any harm in rolling it.
Well, I guess let's immediately roll it. Let's learn about the event and find out what all is going on. Discover the magic. Take a journey to Cornwood. Morks are spreading fear. Use your best fighters to destroy them. Embark on adventures and engage in battles to reach Mammon and stop her once and for all. Well, okay, this didn't really tell me much about actually playing the events, but nice to know that we will have Mork from Orc. The late, great Robin Williams will be making a lot of cameos in this event, I see.
Cram it, Virginia.
Roll the dice! And also Fry.
Look harder, damn it!
Oh, I'm glad I did not have off on a dupe quest at the moment. There's this cool purple sword over here, right next to me. What does this do while we wait for them to do those things? Ah, that's what I wanted to see. Power dice, Legula Essence. We've got 25, almost 26 days to do all of this business. Morks are gonna be invading. And here's our characters. Titanius Anglesmith, Gyncaladriel, and Sir Calculon as our premium. If you haven't picked up Calculon yet, he sure seems to get a lot of skins. Pretty cheap as those go, but you also have to have Calculon, which makes it not that cheap. Finish rolling the dice.
Where are we? Are we still in New York?
What costume is this that we're clearly going to be getting soon?
No, not of this New York of which you speak. We are in Cornwood, young Frido.
Cornwood? You mean that strange fantasy land that Bender imagined into existence that one time?
None here knows how Cornwood came to be, so sure, let's go with your story about that Bender fellow.
Okay.
Sooth, 'tis my old chump Frido. I, Titanius Anglesmith, fancy man of Cornwood, welcome you back. All who dwell here hope this visit will be more to your liking than your first.
I'm sure it will be. You know what they say, third time's the charm.
Still haven't mastered that counting thing, I see, eh, Frido?
Alright, collect green dice, defeat a red Mork, and there will be space missions. Morks! Oh man, all of our core characters can fight them, and I happen to have all of them except Zoidberg up to big ol' 99. That's pretty good.
It's Mork.
That was a mistake.
easy enough. We're gonna hold off on the others for now, although I do need the dice, so maybe not. I need one-sided dice from Morks in order to progress. Interesting. Okay. Let's check it out. So it takes one dice to run the map, and we don't have any specific character gates, but there are some generic class gates. So you will need a captain, a scientist, or a delivery boy in order to actually max this map out. They all, interesting, they don't converge at the end. I see these tasty purple box, or there's a singular purple box, but that still seems tasty to me. So we're gonna go down the captain path. I'm not sure how crazy the grinding is gonna get this time around. You have a chance to get Titanius Anglesmith essence. You come across a beggar who asks for bread as she pulls a knife out of her belt. Hey, but I won. I don't know if those odds were improved due to having a captain or not. Hey, look, it's Waltazar riding a mighty horse.
Oh, I'm just glad I didn't.
I don't complete.
He does not have much chance against this group.
Yes!
But it looks like we're definitely going to be fighting against Mom and her minions. A whole bunch of Titanium Anglesmith essence. Oh boy. So, I know what happened. It did drop a dice, but because I ran the map before I had 3 of them, it didn't actually check it off. So don't run the map before you collect all of the dice, or you're gonna end up waiting 3 hours for everything to come back. Oops. I did not even notice that was a thing. Frido, help! I was just attacked by some weird troll creature.
Leela, you're half horse, just as I suspected.
Call me Legola. Did you hear me? I was just attacked.
Sorry, I was thinking about how this horse thing will affect our relationship. All I can see are upsides.
And backsides. Hey-oh.
Come, Frido, walk with me and reacquaint yourself with our magnificent kingdom.
I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of physical activity, when I can just stand still.
I know a secret spot where water nymphos like to do it.
Don't leave before I tie my shoelaces.
So how do we actually unlock these guys? Let's check this stuff out before we go too much further. Titanius Anglesmith. So, he's got a secondary sign! Do you guys remember my spooky video when I talked about the spooky Halloween people? He's got wings, so he's like a Red Bull kind of character guy. I'm thinking that we're gonna have classes that actually are just event specific, where we're gonna wanna use these guys for the event and not just rely on our huge stable of overly leveled characters that some of us who make videos on YouTube have. Let's see, his rank 2 is a chance to cause a bleed. His rank 3 is a buff that increases attack. So it just does that even more than usual. And he starts the battle with a shield that blocks 1 attack and is immune to burn and bleeding. So that's actually a really cool rank 4 thing to get. Oh yeah, all of our guys are right here. My mini golf Amy is still sitting in here, but you can see Sir Calculon, who is a robot. He will cost pizza. He goes on a cool horse. Gonna have to get him in a bit. And then Gyncaladriel will use Gyncaladriel essence that we're gonna have to grind for to level up these characters. Okay, can't get them yet.
Shut up.
Bender, initiate a bar fight. Everybody else will go into the second quest. And I probably should have brought an influencer as well, but these are our map 2s. I do wish those were posted. Like, the new layouts will show us when a specific gate is up, but they don't seem to show generic class gates. So let's just keep on cranking through a little bit. And here we can get our Gyncaladriel essence. I'm gonna bring Amy. A nearly new giant stands in your path. It demands all your food. I will fight you for not giving you food. Interesting that these are all, like, they're based on dice rolls. Alright. Going for these purple boxes as much as I can. Still mostly Anglesmith essence, but that should be enough to put us over the edge and craft that guy up.
Sir, please help us.
Sure, what can I do for you?
The all-powerful Momon has returned to oppress us. Please, sir, help us by ending her cruel reign of terror.
I thought you meant something along the lines of, like, fixing a flat tire.
Not that you could do that anyway, Fry. That requires physical strength.
Hold there. I, Waltazar, son of Momon, and acting general of her invincible army, command it.
Aren't you the son that stabbed me?
Probably. I've stabbed many people, places, and things. All the nouns. Whatever it takes to quell all resistance to the great Momon.
I'll bet you kick stray dogs, too.
No, I find it safer and easier to stab them.
Create the Anglesmith outfit, have Amy hang out with the bad boys, so she's gonna be busy for a little bit. Let's make it!
This calls for a party, baby.
Hear ye, hear ye! A fine robot hath arrived in your game!
Hi there, Bender.
Gentlemen, don your drinking helmets. I hereby declare the first annual Cornwood Ale Fest officially underway. There are horns of ale to slam, gnomes to toss, and life savings to be gambled away.
But who'll compete in these games? And who shall be the judge?
All shall compete against me, except the gnomes, obviously, and I shall be both competitor and judge, so probably gonna win. I predict a remarkable medal sweep by a certain fancy man.
Alright, all quests for Titanius Anglesmith to do at different times. So I guess notably he does still use the conventional chips and money to get the bulk of his early levels. But at least for these characters, getting their rank ups will not require the normal badges. If you look over, it actually requires Anglesmith Essence, which you can get from the maps we were just doing, in order to actually push him past level 10. I was kind of hoping this was going to be a mechanic for like all of their levels to give people who don't have a stockpile of chips and Nixon bucks a chance to kind of catch up a little bit. But you are going to need to grind those maps just to get those characters over the edge. No matter how many badges you have, you can't level them up yet. It'll still require a lot of money to get them up to 60 or 99 or whatever else you're going for. But that's the basic flow of the event right now. I'm going to also check out, at minimum, Calculon, because I do just want to check out the premium character. And how much does she require? She requires 20. That'll take a while. Sir Knight!
Was I trapped in a perpendicular universe? Or was that merely another amazing acting performance?
What this kingdom needs is an infusion of celebrity. The people need to be entertained, and I, Sir Calculon, am just the celebrity to do it.
I think the people have been doing just fine, Sir Calculon.
No, they haven't! Let us use dramatic entertainment to alleviate the pressures of the masses.
You point that thing at me one more time and I will alleviate the pressures of your wing-wang. Sir Knight Calculon, yada yada yada, he has some quests to do. And interestingly, he does not have a little winged mark by him, but it does come with a horse. Let's see what all he does. When his health is above 70%, his attack is increased by 40%. If he's in a party with Titanius Anglesmith, he has a 100% chance to counterattack. Not bad. And his special attack also taunts all enemies for 3 turns. So, a pretty good tank. Especially if he gets to counterattack everybody with Titanius Anglesmith. That may come in handy depending on how these future maps are going to go.
You may have won the battle, but the war is far from over.
I'm not afraid of you.
It is not I whom you have to fear. Soon Mammon will have...
Come on, no. Nope.
It is not I whom you have to fear. Soon Mammon will have your head on a pike.
But pikes make my head look fat. Lekola, I just had a run-in with Waltazar. Mamon's using her army to spread terror all over Cornwood.
Then we'll have to stand up to her as if...
Then we'll have to stand up for her as we did of old. Lucky for us, we have courage on our side. We do? Let me amend that. Lucky for us, I have courage on my side. So noted.
Defeat more Morks, collect more green dice, go on the third expedition. So this map requires Titanius Anglesmith and has a gate to make him up, to push him up to at least level 20, but I can't do that yet because I don't have enough Titanius Anglesmith essence. So for the most part, he's just gonna get carried right now. Although actually, the best gate is not the Titanius Anglesmith gate. That's a level 20 gate that gets you green, some green rarity boxes that are not bad, but you actually get nicer ones if you just bring a higher level captain and go on this much harder path and just carry your poor, terrible, terrible low level Titanius Anglesmith the rest of the way through. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. This week seems really easy, at least from a perspective of unlocking all the characters.
You never told me your name was Frido.
Technically, it's not.
An ancient prophecy tells of the Chosen One, a hero named Frido, who shall end the reign of a tyrannical leader. Are you Cornwood's brave and handsome savior?
I'll admit to being handsome, but as far as brave, I say we give some other Frido a chance to show up before I commit myself.
But Fry, you are brave. That's your type. It says you're brave, so just, yeah, you're brave. It's fine.
Frido, it's whispered throughout Cornwood that you are the Chosen One, the hero who will save our land. I, Titanius Anglesmith, want to be the hero, and so I challenge you to Mortal Kombat for the title of Chosen One.
You want the title? You can have it.
I like your attitude. However, the laws of chivalry demand that I gotta kill you anyhow.
Alright. We've got an 8-hour task for Amy. Yike. Yike. And Titanius Anglesmith wants to make some grand proclamations, but before we do that, I do want to level him up. Also, Sir Calculon. Interesting, Sir Calculon also has his own essence that you need. And the reason for that is that once you unlock him, there's actually a secret Sir Calculon map, Sir Calculon's fantasy tour that you don't get unless you've unlocked Sir Calculon. And I'm assuming that this is, yes, you can get some Titanium Anglesmith and also nice Calculon essences. We are going to put a couple of levels into him, so he's not completely screwed. So here, cruelly, oh no, I don't have a high enough level robot. You have to have a level 32 robot in order to get through the best path here, or a 24 influencer to get through that other one. But I ain't got it. We are gonna take the captain path because it looks like it has a lot of, at least the green boxes on it. Bring a robot if you wanna get the good purple boxes. Let's check out these green boxes. They're not terrible. That should at least give me enough to get a couple of levels on Anglesmith. I'm just pleased to not have to spin badges. Put a little meat on these bones. We'll push him up to at least 20 for now. Oh, I see what that is. His alignment is good. They're Dungeons and Dragons things. I didn't even notice the word good that's been here this whole time. So I guess they'll be good and evil and maybe neutral as factions. He's neither cool, brave, nor brainy. It's a new faction. Huh. So I guess the benefit of Calculon in this mission is that you get a different map that presumably maybe has better drop chances to get some of these other items. So that, oh, and I do see that the fuel amounts actually go up in this second map. It's actually 2 fuel required to run it. This is the second Calculon map, Delivery Boy, Captain, and Scientist. Captain is actually the best path for this one. If you have a high-level captain, you're gonna have a pretty good time with some of these maps. But 46 is a pretty tall order for week 1 of this event. They're definitely assuming you're gonna be going in with some high-level characters. All right. I'm really just kind of trying to see what the drops are like. Yeah, Calculon, these are some big drops. This just really pushes you through the maps in a really nice pace. We're gonna check out the third one. This map does require 3 fuel per node, but you're probably gonna be able to grind a crap ton of the essences here. This one actually has a level 60 gate if you want these lucrative purple boxes. But it's for scientists, that's pretty great. So in the question of what does Calculon do, he actually gives you access to the best grind map. Look at these drops! Holy crap! Let's pick up Gyncaladriel just to finish it off. She's an influencer. As if Amy doesn't have enough of those.
The Queen of the Water Nymphos suggests you bring a towel. I've always fancied myself a bit of an equestrian.
What are you driving at?
Come on, Legola. We're friends.
Let me ride you. If Frido were here, his head would have just exploded, even if you weren't speaking euphemistically.
Alright, and she gets quests to do quests. Makes sense. That's a really quick week. I've already got all 3 characters, and I know that I did pizza rush some things, but I didn't pizza rush that many things. I'm very curious where this week is going, and at this point, I kind of just want to rush through the quests that we have left, just to see what all else we got to go on.
I can't do it, young Frido. I refuse to fight you in pursuit of fame. I'm better than that.
Phew, I was worried you were gonna kill me.
Indeed I was. I already secretly dipped the tip of my saber in poison.
I wish you told me that before I secretly tasted it.
Frido, so naive, so young.
I am Gyncaladriel, Queen of the Water Nymphos. I remember you. You're the one that made out with Legola. Probably. My makeout skills are legendary throughout the land. In fact, it's easier to name the people of Cornwood I haven't made out with. Basically, just you.
Oh, and I've already got her because it was pretty easy to grab. But the professor fogs off the glasses for 4 hours. And we might as well check out the 4th expedition. Oh wait, first let's level up Gyncaladriel because we're gonna need her. She also does not have a normal alignment. She's cool. She has, her basic attack has a 15% chance to charm a target for 2 turns. She gets 20% life leech. And her special attack has a 30% chance to charm all enemies for 1 turn. That's really good. If Scientist Amy wasn't already so good, I would say that that was an even better good. She also uses Gyncaladriel Essence to promote herself, rather than the typical badges. Just gonna put some levels in everybody, since I know she's got a gate. Calculon just really makes this week kind of a joke. It'll require 40 to get them up to 3 stars, and I don't have quite enough resources to push them all the way up into the 60 ranges yet. I could probably push somebody to 30 and check it out. Maybe I'll do that at the end. The best path actually requires a level 53 influencer, which I did not bring because I do not bring a lot of spare influencers on my first look into a map. Who does? So the second best path is going to require a level 30 Titanius Anglesmith. Getting a little pricey a little quickly. Alright, blaze through that. The blue boxes still get you about 5 or 6 of the things. Not terrible. Getting the characters will not take you long at this point. Promoting them might.
Beware, Frido. A great struggle lies ahead of you. Is it the struggle to get out of bed and go to work?
That's just the first part of it.
Uh-oh. Well, I'll just skip ahead to step 2. One can only defeat Mammon with strong conviction and an iron will. I don't know if I have either of those.
You didn't iron me? That's not what I'm made of.
You don't. I just spent 10 minutes watching you flip-flop on your lunch order.
It's not my fault that Chipotle's here in Cornwood have so many choices.
Alright, she's gonna do a 4-hour task. And we're just gonna check out the last map. Just to get fully comprehensive of absolutely everything. There's 3 fuel per stop on this map, and you need a level 32 bender to get through the best gate. Always guessing wrong. The best path here requires a level 60 robot. And I brought a level 60 influencer because I did it wrong. These are some thirsty but pretty profitable maps. You're gonna need a lot of fuel to get through absolutely everything, and that's gonna be most of your time sink, is just waiting for enough of your fuel to build back up.
With great resolve, one can muster the strength to defeat Momon. What if I can't muster that strength? Then Momon's rule will continue, and more innocent villagers will die, and my dating pool will get much smaller.
Titanius Anglesmith, do you dare defy the all-powerful Momon? Yes, for if I defeat her, mayhap Cornwood will recognize me as the chosen one.
Then first you shall have to vanquish me.
I accept your challenge, but first, would you excuse me while I secretly put something on the tip of my saber?
Alright, and I already did defeat him in the 5th expedition, but I guess they want me to do it again for the next quest. While also having everybody else do some long quests. And I really do just kind of want to see the end of this week, just because I am so close to it. Purple boxes give you 11 on this map too. I think we'll be checking out at least the requirements for the larger one. That does give me enough to promote Titanius Anglesmith up to at least 3 stars. And there's nothing else to spend the essence on that I can tell yet. So, let's check him out. Hey. So to promote him up to 60 and the maximum 4 stars, you will need 100 Anglesmith essence. So if you're able to get him up that high before the end of the event, you will not have to get any 4-star, 3-star badges to spin them on these characters, if they're characters that you would like to use outside of this event. Also, the fact that this character is a good character means that a lot of the current rock, paper, scissors system, he gets to kind of bypass. I don't know if they're going to change him to something else post-event or something, but he's our first different alignment.
Thanks for taking care of Balthazar. He was kind of annoying and deadly.
The best part is that I, Titanius, didn't need the meaningless title of Chosen One to defeat Balthazar. Suck on that, Frido.
I told you before, I didn't ask for that stupid title.
Very well, then I shall assume it. Summon forth the village blacksmith that he may engrave it on my cast iron ass.
And that's it. That's it. Week 1 complete. I mean, all I've got left to do is grind out essences on those other maps and just finish off these optional 3 character quests that I have sitting over here. This week has been suspiciously easy. Very suspicious. I'm going to be spending the rest of my evening casually grinding out career chips to level up characters, because hopefully I'll be able to get some of these characters up a notch or 2. I know that I rushed a bunch of stuff to get here, but hopefully this should be pretty easy for just about everyone. If you're a low-level player, you're not going to be able to run some of those higher-level paths. I realize the level 60 gate is a pretty big deal, maybe even if you have level 60 characters, but you have an entire week to do what I just did in, like, this little video. I think even if you really struggle to get through some of those maps, it's not like the boxes don't seem to be that random. It's just a finite amount of grinding that you're going to be able to just get. So hopefully at least we will be able to get those characters. Almost certainly some more mechanics are going to start showing up next week. PvP is very suspiciously absent right now. We haven't seen it since basically the alpha event and the Lost Bots event, and it's kind of gone away for a while. I don't know if that's coming back. Well, what do you guys think? What kind of new mechanics are we going to be facing? Is this entire 4-week event going to just be a casual scoot into the finish line? Let me know what you're thinking. That's it for me for now. Good luck with the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time to see what new characters or costumes we get. Bye for now.